let's go ahead and get started. So last week we made a lot of progress. We got into all three of the chords that are our first initial chords, and you guys were all doing really well on it. So what I'd like to do is hear you each play just one string at a time. F, C, and G7. You can do it in any order that you want. Actually go slower than what I did because I want each of your strings to ring. Okay. All right, Abby, let's have you go first. Great. Can you move your screen so I can see your uke? Okay, let's do that again. And go slower this time. It should be like this. That slowly.
Okay.
Okay, now you heard how that one was a little bit dead on your second string, right? So that means you're not quite doing the real, there you go. Do that again. Yeah, great. Excellent, excellent. Okay, Becky.
Okay.
Go slower. Now, I really want you guys to do this when you practice every day, the first thing, so that you're really listening, because you can hear your second string's a little bit dead, right? So you want to really listen for that when you're playing. So do that again for me, just the F and the G7. Yeah. Excellent. Great. Great. Andrew? Great. Now, I just want you to do that just a couple times and just make sure you're listening. And then if you hear one of your notes be a little bit dead, stop yourself and play that again. Okay? All right, so now let's do the hammering. So you're gonna hammer F and G7. So let's just do that together. We'll do the F hammering together. 1, 2, 3, 4. F, 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 F. Okay, now the G7, keep that finger down and you're only hammering these two fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. G7, G7, G7. Abby, how long are your fingernails? Are they long or are they short? But you're muted.
I cut them pretty short a week ago, but I could probably cut them a bit more. Yeah.
You're gonna have to cut them every single week, unfortunately, for this to keep them short enough. Because if you don't, you can't play with your hand like this. It'll always be a little bit like this. And you really want it to be like this. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, great. So let me just hear each of you do that with the F and then the G7. So Abby, let's have you do that, the hammering. Great. G7. Great. Becky, great.
I swear I'm doing it, but I mean, I can't hear it.
There you go. Good. The G7. Great. Andrew? Great. And then the G7. Okay, so this is the net. I want you to do this every week, okay? Until it just becomes second nature to put those fingers down at the same time and to make sure that it's in that claw position. So look at your fingers while you're doing it and don't let yourself do it with your fingers just curved. Make sure that you can see that knuckle out there. Okay, everybody understand what I'm saying? It's like, actually do this good, just on a flat surface. I want you to put your hand down like this on a flat surface. Can even be the back of your ukulele if you want. Great. Or a table, that's good, Andrew. Okay, now what I want you to do is this. With just these two fingers, I want you to put them down like this. Good. And can you see how there's strength in that? If you're doing it right, you should actually be feeling it all the way up from here down your arm. If not, if you're only feeling it in your hand, you're not doing it right. You want to feel that all the way, okay? And that tells you that you're doing it right, okay? All right, super. Okay, so I want you to practice those each time. Okay, now let's do the F to G7. So we'll just do the F, G7, F, okay? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. F, G7, F, G7, F, G7. Okay, great. Now let's do G7 to C. 1, 2, 3, 4. G7, C, G7, C, G7, C, G7, C. Okay, now let's do F, G7, C. 1, 2, 3, 4. F, G7, C. F, G7, C. F, G7, C. Okay, great. All right, now, do you all have printers where you can print something out? I'm actually giving you something that I haven't given the others yet because you're doing really well. So let me just pull this up real fast. Let's see. Okay, I'll put this in the Facebook group. Is everybody here in the Facebook group? Okay, so I'll post this there and then I want you to print it out. Now, the way that the method works that I'm going to be teaching you is that you'll once you start getting these exercises, you'll always have an exercise and then you'll have the songs that come after it. And so this exercise uses C, G7, and F. And then we'll do songs with C, G7, and F. But the exercise will always be harder than the songs that follow it. All right, so don't worry about it if it seems a little bit hard to you right now. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this with, do you remember we did this strum before where we went down, 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 hit, down, down, down. Do you remember that one? We did that, right? Okay, now here, can you all see my mouse, my cursor? Okay, so we have the C here, and then this line means we're gonna play the C chord again, C chord again, C chord again, and then G7. So we play 4 C's before we get to the G7, but what it also means is that you do a strum pattern. So this is a strum pattern, this is a strum pattern, this is a strum pattern, This is a strum pattern. So this is the strum pattern that we're doing right now is down, 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 hit. So we're going to do that 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to switch to the G7 and do it 4 times. Okay, is this making sense to everybody? Okay, let's do this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, C, C. Hit, C, C, C. Hit, C, C, C. Hit, C, C, C. Hit, G7, G7, G7. Hit, G7, G7, G7. Hit, G7, G7, G7. Hit, G7, G7, G7. Hit, F, F, F. Okay, now is this making sense to everybody? Make sense to everybody? Okay, you're sure? If you have a question, let me know. Everybody's got it? Okay, so let's just go ahead and do this whole thing then. Let's see. Okay, 1 from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, C, C. Hit, C. Say the name of the chord while you're playing it. C, C, C. Hit, C, C, C. Hit, G7, G7, G7. Hit, G7, G7, G7. Hit, G7, G7, G7. Hit, G7, G7, G7. Hit, F, F, F. Hit, F, F, F. Hit, F, F, F. Hit, F, F, F. Hit, G7, G7, G7. Hit, G7, G7, G7. Hit, G7, G7, G7. Hit, G7, G7, G7. Hit, C, C, C. Hit, C, C, C. Hit, C, C, C. Hit, C, C, C. Hit, F, F, F. Hit, F, F, F. Hit, F, F, F. Hit, F, F, F. Hit, G7, G7, G7. Abby, get your elbow out. G7, G7, G7. Good. Hit, G7, G7, G7. Hit, G7, G7, G7. Hit, F, F, F. Hit, F, F, F. Hit, F, F, F. Hit, F, F, F. Hit, C, C, C. Hit, C, C, C. Hit, G7, G7, G7. Hit, G7, G7, G7. Hit, C, C, C. Hit, C, C, C. Hit, F, F, F. Hit, F, F, F. Hit, C, C, C. Hit, C, C, C. Hit, F, F, F. Hit, F, F, F. Hit, G7, 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 hit, G7, 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 hit, C, 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 hit, C, 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 hit, C, 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 hit, C, 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 hit, F, 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 hit, F, 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 hit, C, 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 hit, C, 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 hit, G7, 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 hit, G7, 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 hit, C, 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 hit, G7, 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 hit, F, 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 hit, C, 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 hit, C, 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 hit, F, 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 hit, G7, 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 hit, C, 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 hit. And then you see these at this at the end. That means that you repeat just that last line, not the whole song or the whole piece, okay? Sorry, I need a drink. The air here is so dry. All right, so not very fun, but you can play it faster. The trick is you can't go fast and then need pauses. So you can't play this part any faster than you can play this part. So if you need to go slow on this part, go slow on this part. Does that make sense? So I'll post this in the homework and I want everyone to print it out, and I'll be giving you other stuff like this too that I'll post in the homework, okay? So let me just hear you start playing it for me. Abby, let's have you start playing it for me. Let me hear you. Great. Okay, great. Becky, let's have you do it. Great, you got it. Okay, Andrew? Great, you got it. Okay, so any questions about this exercise? Pretty straightforward, right? Okay, so let's do a song. You guys are doing so well. It's really fun. So let's see, I'm gonna give you this song now, just a minute. Okay, can everybody see that? This song is so much fun on ukulele, and the kids love this song, the teenagers love this song in my program. It's just really just a great song. So let's look at this now. Excuse me, where it says strum pattern, that's going to be the pattern of your strumming. So like what we were just doing now was this strum pattern, down, 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 hit. There's strum patterns that are down, down, up, down, down, up, down. There's down, down, up, down, up. We'll learn all of those. But this one is just down, 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 down. That's all you're going to do in this one is just go down. Okay? Now, do you see that dash right there? That means hit. So your introduction is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 C chords and then a hit. So like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hit. All right. So, and then it's actually easier to play this one and sing, or at least think about the words because of how we just do the down downs. So when you do the hit, that's actually the same time that you start singing. So it goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are my sun. So you see how that has that line right there, right? So you don't play through all of this and then you get to sun for sunshine and then you start playing. All right. So I'm just going to play some of it for you so you can kind of get an idea here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy. See, I switched to the F chord. When skies are gray, back to the C chord. You'll never, back to the F, no. So you want to look and see which words go with which chords. I need to let somebody in the door. So go ahead and just try this for a second, okay? Sorry, I thought I left the door, but I'm teaching a class. Oh, hi. Don't leave before I'm done, okay? Okay. All right. Okay, so any questions about this? Should we just try it? Okay, here we go. So intro, that means introduction. All right, so we're going to start on the C chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, 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 C. You are my sunshine. Okay, does that make sense? So you're going to go, you are my sun, and that's where you start again. All right, so let's just do that part. Just the intro. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, 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 C. You are my sunshine. Okay, again. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, 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 C. You are my sun. Okay, so Andrew, let's have you do that for us first.
Please excuse my singing voice. You are my sun.
Okay, Andrew, you want to start singing you when you do the hit. So it's
Okay.
down, 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 down. You are my, right there. So do that again.
You are my sunshine.
Okay, do this together with me, okay? We're good. It's weird that we do 5. You want to do 4, but we do 5, and then when you do the hit is right when you say you. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, 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 down. You are my.
Sun.
Yeah. Great. Do that one more time.
From the beginning?
Yeah.
You are my sun.
Okay, now you're doing 4. I want you to do 5 strums.
Keep screwing that up.
It's okay.
You are my sun.
Okay, now you got that part perfect. That was great. It was great. It's okay. And then then you're not gonna play. You go, you are my, and then sun is where you start again. This is really tricky. Don't be frustrated that it's hard, because this is hard. So try it just one more time.
You are my sun.
There you go. Exactly. Perfect. Okay, Beck, that's great. Becky, let's have you do it.
You are my sunshine.
Great. Got it. Abby? Fantastic. Okay, so let's just do the whole song. Here we go. Ready? That you guys are doing really great. That intro is a little bit tricky because anyway, lots of reasons. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You are my. Okay, and you notice that the ending is right there is exactly the same as our introduction. You got that C and then the 5, okay, or 5 total, C plus 4 more, and then the hit. And then we usually in my program, because they're learning a song in another language, they never do more than the first verse, but you can go on to the other verses if you want to. All right, so do you have any questions about this song? Is it kind of making sense? Let's hear you just try it. So Abby, let's have you just try from the beginning. Let's see how we do. Or actually, let's have Becky do this one. We haven't had her go first yet. Becky, you go first.
Okay. Let's see. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Awesome. Very good. Okay, Abby.
take my sunshine away.
Awesome. That was great. Okay, Andrew.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Oh, I'm kind of blown away by you three. You are amazing. I mean, like we've already blown through 2 things more than I thought we were going to get to today. You are doing fantastic. Do you want another song or is that too much? Do you want another song? Okay, one more song. And this song will be optional. How's that? Except that you'll have to learn it later if you don't learn it this week. So, okay. So the next song we're going to do is kind of a silly song, but it's a fun one. Let's see. Okay, let me do that. Okay. Can everybody see that one okay? This is like, this song is like written for ukulele. It's so much fun. I mean, it's just a super fun song to do. So, and of course, kids in refugee camps just love this song. So, oh, wait though. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I got to give you something else too. This is funny. Sorry, I just got to get you there. Oh, no, and it's the wrong book. Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take you off that share, oops, and put you on a different one. And I'll give you this page as well. Okay, so this is our four strum patterns that we're going to do, and I'll give you this to print as well. So the first one is the one that we've been doing, down, 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 hit, right? Then number 2 is down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. Okay, let's have everybody just play that for me. Abby, let's have you play that first.
The second one?
The note, yeah, the second one. Great. Becky?
Little dog barking in the background, so.
Great. And Andrew? Okay, now, when you go down, you're going to go down with your fingernail. With your fingernail going down like that. when you go up, I want the inside of your fingers. So you can't play with your fingers together like that. So you want to do, so when you put your fingers together like this, it's like you're holding a pick. That's why people strum like that. But I'd rather have you just play with your finger. That's more of a ukulele strum. So now you're just going to go down with your yeah. Perfect. Yeah. So now do this drum pattern for me. Just do it a few times. Okay, you have the right idea. You're rushing the second two a little bit. It should be down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. Don't hold this last one for a long time. So this can 2 beats. Let's do this. Go ahead and stop. So we're gonna go like this. We're gonna go la, 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 la. So everybody clap your hands 4 times, okay? So we're gonna clap our hands, put down your ukes. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Now we're gonna go la, la, la. Say it, la, 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 la. La, la, keep going. La, 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 la. Now say down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. Okay, so that's our strum pattern. Okay, Andrew, so play that for me again.
Which one? We doing number 2 or number 3?
Number 2.
Number 2.
Okay, stop for a second. Don't look at this one, okay? Don't look at this one because you're holding this note really long. I want you to look only at this one. This is a short note. So it's down, down, up, down.
Down, up.
See, you're staying on this note. This is what you're doing, Andrew. You're going down, down, up, down, down, up, wait a long time, and then down. But you don't want to do that. You want to go down, down, up, down, down, up, down. You understand what I mean?
Yep. I've always had the problem.
Okay, look, you're doing these 2 exactly right. But when you get to this, for some reason, you're holding this one really long. So don't do that. So it should be long, short, short, long, short, short. Okay, now look, you're doing this perfectly and you're doing this perfectly. But when you play this one, you're taking a big pause here. Don't take a pause. Just go straight from here to there. Straight from here back to the beginning, okay? Well, I think maybe it'll make more sense as we start doing music, okay? So now that's playing the strum pattern super slowly, but now we're gonna do it faster. So we're gonna go down, down, up, down, down, everybody together, down, down, up, down, and say it with me, down, up, down, 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 down, up. Okay? So, try that for me now, Andrew. Okay. Okay, stop. Now, this is what you're doing. You're doing this exactly right. No, don't look at your uke. Look at me. You're doing this note exactly right. You can see what I'm pointing to, right? Can you see what I'm circling with my mouse? Okay, you're doing this note exactly right. You're doing this note exactly right, but then you're not, then you just stop before you start again. You don't want to stop here. You go this and this are the same. So it should be down, up, down.
Okay.
So do it again for me now. Don't let yourself stop. I can see this is what you're doing, Andrew. Look at me. You're going down, down, up, and then I see your hand. It kind of shakes a little bit right there. Don't do it. Just let it go right again. Down, down, up, down. Okay, so do that. There you go. Yes. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, good job, Andrew. Okay, so let's look at this song now. Okay, let's see, I'll stop that one. Let's see. Okay, can everyone see this page if you're happy and you know it? Can everyone see that? You know what? This is kind of dumb. I shouldn't do it this way. I'm skipping steps with you and that's not going to actually help you. So you know what? Let's not do this song yet. What I would rather do, yeah, I'm not being a good teacher. I'm trying to make it more fun instead of teaching you the right steps. So I'm not going to do that. So this is what I want you to do. You've got for the homework, you've got You Are My Sunshine with the down, 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 down. You've got exercise number 1 with the down, down, down hit. But I also want you to do exercise number 1 with the down, down, up. Okay, we're not going to do a song with that. Let's do it the exercise instead. So I'm just trying to find it here. Okay, so let's look at this exercise number 1. Now, instead of doing down, 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 hit, down, 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 hit. Instead of doing that 4 times, you're gonna go down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, G7. Do you understand? So each one of these is one strum pattern. Down, down, up. That's one strum pattern. Just like down, 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 hit. Am I making sense? You guys are all doing so well. I just don't want to push you too hard. So just don't let me, if you can, make sure you stop me if I start going too fast. All right. So let's try playing this one now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, down, up, C, down, up, C, down, up, C, down, up, G7, down, up, G7, down, up, G7, down, up, G7, down, up, F, down, up, F, down, up, F, down, up, F, down, up, G7, down, up, G7, down, up, G7, down, up, G7, down, up, C, down, up, C, down, up, C. Are you doing okay? Down, up, C, down, up, F. It looks good. Down, up, F, down, up, F, down, up, F, down. down, up, G7, down, up, G7, down, up, G7, down, up, G7, down, up, F, down, up, F, down, up, F, down, up, F, down, up, C, down, up, C, down, up, G7, down, up, G7, down, up, C, down, up, C, down, up, F, down, up, F, down, up, C, down, up, C, down, up. Okay. Is that okay? Does everybody understand what we're doing with that one? Andrew, play me just the very beginning of that. Okay, you're doing fantastic. You're doing really, really good. And if you have trouble remembering exactly how to do that strum, I'll post this video in the Facebook group and you can just fast forward to this part and then play along with it, okay? Make sure that you do it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And I apologize, you guys. I was kind of blown away because you really, I've never had a class learn this fast. And so I apologize for trying to throw the whole book at you, but it's, believe me, it's a compliment. You guys are just really, really doing well. So this is the homework, and I will post this in the Facebook page. The F, C, and G7 chords. I want you to do each chord string by string, really slowly, and listen. Then I want you to practice that hammering of your chords, the F and the G7. Okay, then I want you to do the chord exercise number 1 with strum number 1, which is this one, down, 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 hit. So actually I'll just write out down, 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 hit. And then I want you to practice it also with the down, down, up, down, down, up. And then the song, You Are My Sunshine. Okay, does this make sense? And remember, You Are My Sunshine, only downs. Okay, so I'm gonna give you 3 pages to print. The strum page, chord exercise number 1, and the You Are My Sunshine, all right? Please ask me questions if you have any questions now or during the week, anything else. And I hope I haven't messed you guys up by trying to go too fast. But you're an awesome class and I'm really enjoying teaching you. So,
You know, my wife, when she bought me the uke, bought me a book, and it was mostly about like stringing and learning the music. And so I'm like thrown off by the timing a lot of times. I don't do the chords well because I never really went into chords. So.
Oh, that's pretty funny. That's a funny book. So you're actually doing fine. You just needed to hear it the right way. And that's the interesting thing about being a teacher, is that everybody learns in different ways. And so I can say something to one person and it clicks and makes sense, but to another person, that way doesn't make sense. And then you say it in another way and I finally figured out the way that clicked for you. So it's not you, and you don't have a bad sense of rhythm. You just, for some reason, couldn't hear that until then. So you're doing great. All right. So thank you very much. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you all next week.
All right.
Take care.
you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys.